Come on downstairs. We're playing the career of Jim Bob Lowder here on NASCAR Heat 3. And last episode, I finished by saying that we would have another dirt track race. I lied. We actually are at Chicagoland Speedway for the Overton's 225. And it is a Camping World Truck Series race that we have another hot seat offer for. It'll be the third and final truck race that we'll do in this season number 1 of the career of Jim Bob Lowder. Season number 2 will be exclusively Camping World Truck Series races, I believe, as we get set to go here from Chicagoland. All right, we are driving the number 75 truck, Food Country USA, and we're going to jump to lap number 58 here. We're just going to jump right into the middle of it. It's 150 laps. We are in position number 22 right now. Our goal position is 18th. It'd be nice to finish higher than that because that is what we finished in our first 2 Truck Series races. And we get down on the apron here, not on purpose, or are we? Are we trying to pit here? What are we doing? Yep, we are trying to pit. I didn't know that we did that on purpose. That's how great of a driver I have been in this truck series. But we're pitting here with 93 laps to go. So nothing like just jumping into highlights of a race and then having a pit stop. Sorry about that. We're going to throw some tape on. I don't know why we did that. And we're going to change the wedge just a bit. Wow, we're taking the wedge way down to 45%. And I wish I was privy to what happened in the race before that to require those changes. You can see we're beat up a little bit. That might have been the call for the tape, the grill tape. I noticed that the grill tape might make us a little more aerodynamic, but it also causes the engine to have less airflow and heat up a little bit more. So we'll hopefully we kept our eye on the oil temperature, and we're going to be off for lap number 59. We have fallen down to position number 28, so we have a long ways to go to get position number 18 and accomplish our goal here at the Overton's 225 from Chicagoland. We're in lap number 59 out of 150. Cars are spaced out pretty good right here. And we are getting into this corner at 160 miles an hour. We come down to 155. We've got a car up in front of us. It's Gilliland, the 12th place truck. Racing for Mobil 1. Sponsor, Mobil 1. And we are in 28th place. Still. In lap number 60, we're going to try to pass on the outside here, get around Gilliland. And whatever the changes we made with the wedge and whatnot seems to be helping a little bit. We're probably mostly due to the fact that we have fresh tires here. We're probably going to have a couple of laps where we're going to have a pretty fast truck, and then it'll start to slow down a little bit. All right, we're in lap number 61. We're still in 28th. We're trying to catch up to the 27th truck, and he might have been out. He might have been out a lap ahead of us because of our pit stop. Here is Ramey, the 23rd place truck. We're catching up to him. He has us, or we're going to lap him here. Or he has us lapped, sorry. Because we get past him, we stay in 28th. Here's Kvapel. How do you say that name? Kvapel? Kvapel? Vapel? I don't know. Maybe it's a silent K like a knife. That was stupid. Alright, we're in 28th place. Lap number 62. And we are seeking out the number 27th place truck. We've got a fast truck right now coming out of the pits. And hopefully we can capitalize on that and get back into contention to maybe press for a top 18 finish. And hopefully break our high spot in the truck series. We're not a full-time truck driver here. We are on the Extreme Dirt Track series right now. But a couple of hot seat offers giving us some experience here on pavement, which has been fun. I'm really excited to get into the Camping World Truck Series in season number 2 of this career of Jim Bob Lowder. That's going to be a fun season. And hopefully after that we can get into the Xfinity Series and creep our way towards the Monster Energy Cup Series. All right, we passed Coughlin. So, I mean, the reason I say we have a good car, obviously, is we just passed the 6th place car and did so like he was standing still. So, I mean, we've got a pretty good truck here. So, hopefully we can catch up to the 27. We've got plenty of laps to do so. So I see no reason why we shouldn't. Obviously, I know our tires are going to wear and we're going to slow down a little bit and whatnot. But let's make up some ground while we can here. We're in lap number 64. Still in 28th place. And we're passing everybody in sight. And now we've got Gilliland again in 12th. And I don't know if we've gone all the way around the track and have caught back up to him and are going to pass him, lap him again. Or not necessarily lap him, but gain a lap on him. He has us. He's probably 2 laps ahead of us at this point. Something like that. I wish I could get those statistics for you, but I can't. There's no way for me to even find them out while I'm racing until either a stage or the race is over. Alright, so Gilliland is in 12th place, and we are still seeking the number 27 truck. Actually, no, we're not. What am I talking about? Look at that. We're up into 13th place, so we have caught up to Gilliland. That's how good our truck was. And Gilliland is going to go into the wall with a blown tire. Oh my goodness, and caution is out after Gilliland. And maybe he felt, he knew Jim Bob Lowder was creeping up on him. And he pushed his truck a little harder than it could possibly go. Because we intimidated him that bad. This dirt track rookie named Jim Bob Lowder creeping up on him. Caused him to go into the wall with a blown tire. And that's the effect we have on drivers. Not really, but we can pretend. And now, now we're going to get into the wall ourselves, and it just mushes up our hood. And, oh my goodness, caution's out again. And I don't know what happened there. We got off of our line. Somebody got into our rear tire, spun us out, sent us into the wall. We're in lap number 118. We have dropped down to 17th place after that caution. And a few laps in between there. We've got Ramey, the 16th place truck in front of us. And we're going to try to move into 16th. Right now, we've got 17th place under wraps. And we just brought up, remember that one pit stop, we put 5% more grill tape on our truck. Try to help the aerodynamics, I suppose. And we just took a look at the oil temperature, but I didn't notice it. So I'll keep my eye open to see if we pull that up again at any point in this race, to see where that's at. It usually runs about 191 degrees, if I remember right. So we'll make sure that's not getting too warm. All right, Ramey's in front of us. We're having a hard time keeping up with him. So you kind of end up about where your truck deserves to be. Looks like we might be coming into pit once again. And what I mean by saying that is, if you've got a middle of the pack truck, you're probably going to end up in the middle of the pack almost regardless of what happens, because you're going to catch up to those last place trucks and lap them, even after pitting and all that, or, you know, having cautions or wrecks and whatnot. There's plenty of laps to catch up to do that. So it just, going forward as we get into the truck series, it's so important to have a good setup. That's kind of what I'm taking from the truck series, because you see we have a pretty good truck, a pretty fast truck, minus all the aerodynamic issues with the hood being crinkled and whatnot. We have a pretty good truck, but it's not going to be good enough to hang for 150 laps with the top trucks, no matter how hard I drive it, or no matter, you know, how good my lines are. It's all about the setup. It's got to have the setup to hang with them, and then have me execute the lines and hit all my marks and that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm taking from this truck series so far. And Cobb's just going to come down and block us there. He's in 24th place, trying to hold on to that. We've fallen back to 25th after that pit stop. And maybe we misjudged the pit. We've got 13 laps to go. I don't know why we pitted there. I'm sure it had something to do with fuel or tires and wanting some fresh ones. I mean, earlier in the race, we got some fresh tires and we just started cruising past everybody. And so maybe I just wanted to do that with about, 13, 14, 15 laps to go. And look at this. We're just going to blow right past the first place truck on these fresh tires. And he's probably 5 laps ahead of us. But it still feels good to know that your truck's running good enough to get past him like that. It gives you some confidence in at least catching up and maybe getting an 18th place spot. We've got 12 laps to try to seek out the 18th place car and get in front of him. Right now we're in 21st. 138 laps are down out of 150 here at Chicagoland. It's the Overton's 225. What is Overton's? Is Overton's the boat equipment, like life jackets and stuff like that? I swear I have life jackets that are Overton's life jackets, or my parents did when we had a boat when I was growing up. Anyway, we get down onto the apron. Gregson gets us down there. He's the 17th place truck. So we are 21st, so with 11 laps, we would have to go all the way around the track again and then pass the 18th place truck. And that's, I guess it's a possibility that Gregson's lapped him too. So I guess we're still seeking out the 18th place. It's still possible. It's just not going to be possible to get 17th. But we could still get 18th maybe, depending on where that 18th place truck is. Up there in front of us. We've only got 8 laps to do it though. And now we get into lap 143. And around, I believe that's turn 1. Got a pack of trucks up in front of us. Trying to catch up to them. Running on some fresh tires. We pitted back in lap 137. And there's the 19th place truck. Chavis, we move into 19th. Where's that 18th place truck? Are we going to get him? And no sight of him there. Now we do. We're into 18th. We just passed the 18th place truck. And now we've got to hold on to this spot with 6 laps to go. There's the 11th place truck. I don't think there's any way possible we catch back up to the 17th place truck. They had us lapped. As we see the first place car again, Moffat, we're going to pass him. So I don't know, maybe it's not out of the realm. We just gained a lap on the top car in the field in 7 laps. So I mean, we got 5 more to go, maybe. Well, we probably don't have 5 more to go because the top car is probably 3 laps ahead of us. So we probably don't have that much more to go. But hey, our truck's running pretty good here. So I'm excited going into the Camping World Truck Series in season number 2 of Jim Bob Lowder. Hopefully we can get some good setups. Maybe win a race or 2. Compete as a rookie in the series. It'll be more challenging than the dirt track, or keep calling it the dirt track series, the extreme dirt. I think it is the extreme dirt track series. Isn't that what it's called? I think so. All right, we're in lap number 146. I get off on all kinds of tangents on these episodes. I'm sorry, guys. Here's Peters. I'm just babbling because I really don't know much about racing. I'm actually learning a little bit. Without any other sports going on right now during this pandemic, I've watched some NASCAR. More NASCAR than I've watched in my entire life combined. So I'm slowly learning a little bit here and there. I probably sound like a fool still, but that's all right. Got to start somewhere. I would sound like the same kind of idiot if I was calling like a rugby video game. I know nothing about rugby, and I don't see any way I'd possibly ever call a rugby video game if one even exists. I think it does. There's Fontaine, another tangent for another day. Alright, there's Fontaine, the 22nd place car. We're going to lap him. I don't believe we have a chance of finding that 17th place car, but I didn't think we were going to find the 18th place car, and we did. So who knows? Lap number 148 as we come around turn number 1. I don't know what turn this is. Where are we? It's one of the left turns. There's 4 of them, I believe. I don't know. What do they call a turn when it's just like a big oval, like a big, almost like a circle? I don't know. It all looks like one turn to me. Alright. Anyway, another tangent. And we finished 17th. How did we get into 17th? What the crap happened? We were in 18th and then we finished 17th. I didn't even see it happen, guys. Alright, well that's our best finish ever. And we'll look forward to doing the Camping World Truck Series later on. But we'll get back to some Dirt Series races coming up next.